her first foul, 8th team foul. Again, both teams over the limit.
Housewright is guarding like in a triangle area, and she's just rotating around, or she's staying out front, and she is pretty much just holding that area down. I think she is doing a little bit better job defensively than Fullen has been on the inside tonight. So as one free throw is made with 45 seconds to go, the lead has been cut to 35-10. And Housewright, they're going to say, dribbled it off her. They pointed the wrong way, threw it to point it toward Lehigh, but it was actually Gate City ball. As the ball.
Rob, maybe you could go down there and correct the officials. You did such a good job at Bristol last weekend.
I did. I'm well liked by officials in the Lonesome Pine, Pocahontas, we'll just say Southwest Virginia in general. As Housewright misses a tough shot right there. She went up strong, but a lot of good defense. Three-pointer is good with 22 seconds to go. Beautiful shot by Shelby Fannin. Without Shelby Fannin, they wouldn't have anything.
All 5 points in this quarter have been by Fannin.
So,
she's got 9 of their 13.
Good ball movement. It's going to be a foul. Great ball movement. Pass came over to Mara, down to Macy, and Macy is fouled on the arm as she shoots.
You know, one scary thing about Fannin, I was just looking back, she's only a sophomore. Yeah. We're going to have to deal with her for 2 more years.
She's probably one of the tallest players out there, too, playing the guard position. So we're going to have a sub. Kate Pendleton comes back in for Mara. 7.8 seconds to go. Let's see how it goes. Macy makes the second free throw. Right now we're sitting at 36-13 as Lehigh is slowing it down. Probably need to hustle just a little bit. Long three-pointer, no good at the buzzer. Taking that shot was Fannin. So at the end of the first half, Gate City slowed a little bit in the first quarter, but really turned it on in the second quarter. We'll take a break. Your score at halftime, 36-13. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, you can count on your local Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents to be there when you need them most. Whether you find yourself in a fender bender, insuring your first home, or with a new addition to the family, our agents are ready to help you through every stage of life. Connect with your local agents, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, and David Weddick here in Scott County at 386-7411 or online at vafb.com. Coverage provided by Virginia Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
And we're back here at halftime. 8:25 left of halftime. Again, it's 36-13. Gate City with the advantage here. Mr. Carr, talk to us a little bit about the rebounds and steals.
Well, like I said at that last time out, the rebound, the edge goes to Lehigh. They had 16 in that half to Gate City's 13. But what's really impressed me with Gate City, though, is, of course, Sarah Thompson. I've got her with 4 rebounds and 3 steals. And Kate Pendleton's come out strong on defense. She's got 5 rebounds so far.
And you take a look at the scoring. Jaden Fullen, of course, in that second quarter dominated. She's got 10 points overall, but good overall in terms of spreading out. You've got Mara Mullins had those couple 3-pointers. So she's got 7 points in the game. You've got Kate Pendleton with 5 points. Then you've got Sarah Thompson, who's got 4. Housewright's got 4. And you've got Samantha Gerald. She's got 3. And then Macy Mullins has another point as well. So that's kind of the breakdown of the scoring. Of course, folks, this is the first half of our doubleheader tonight. The boys will be taking on Lehigh here in just a little bit. So we'll take another break, come back, preview that a little bit, as well as talk about everything the Lady Devils need to do, and we'll look at the schedule coming up here again for Gate City in the next week. So with 7 minutes left here at halftime, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics. Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702.
This is Sarah Thompson of the Gate City Volleyball, Basketball, and Softball teams, and you're listening to Home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here at halftime. About 5 minutes left. Gate City with a 36-13 advantage. All right, so we've got tonight's game. Then we were at Wise Central. Again, this will be the last game at home for a while for both our boys and girls teams. Again, we're at Wise Central on Friday night. The girls will travel over to Tennessee High, home of the Arby's Classic, which will be later on in the month. Then next week, couple key ball games. They will be at Daniel Boone and at Science Hill, both the boys and the girls. Mr. Carr, you're kind of expert of Northeast Tennessee. Talk to us about Daniel Boone and Science Hill. You know, tough places to play, especially Daniel Boone. Everything's sort of on top of you there, and then of course you got the Hilltoppers, the 6A toppers.
Well, Daniel Boone's really built up a good program over the last several years. Science Hill, I'm a little hesitant to say this, but they're down this year. I watched the Dobbins-Bennett Science Hill game, and honestly, neither team was that impressive. Or maybe they just both played such great defense that neither team's offense looked good, but honestly, it's not the Science Hill of years past.
You know, you talk about the girls, Daniel Boone, they've made, consecutive trips to the TSSAA playoffs, and of course in the regionals and the sectionals, they've moved on in the state. Of course, they're not the force they were last year, but still a very good and dangerous Lady Trailblazer team that Gate City will be playing next week.
Well, one thing that's really helped Daniel Boone and Crockett in all athletics is they've combined their middle schools in their feeder program into one team. So you have 3 middle schools all coming together, and by the time they get to high school, they know each other, they've had 3 years of experience together, and it's really made a difference in both programs, I think.
So again, we'll be on the road next week. Of course, let's talk Friday night. The boys, of course, Wise Central was picked second in the conference to finish behind Gate City, an early season matchup for our Blue Devils, and of course the girls are the overwhelming favorites. They are the defending state champions. They won 3 of the last 4. We'll be there live starting about 6:30 on Friday night.
Let's do it. The only way to take down the best is to beat the best, so I'm ready.
And of course, then their girls, like I said, it's a girls-only matchup on Saturday We should be on the air probably about 3:15 on Saturday afternoon, again at Tennessee High, and we'll be taking on the Lady Vikings. Of course, we swept them earlier, the girls JV and varsity here. Of course, playing on the road is a little bit different story, and we're about to find out again. We don't come back here to play a game until the new year, and that will be a January 2nd matchup against the Union Lady Bears and, of course, the Bears of Union High School.
Well, what I would really like this half, and again, of course, I'm not the coach, but we've got a 23-point lead right now. With these two important games coming up this weekend, it wouldn't hurt for the starters to get some rest. I think the bench has come off and played well enough. Let's keep the legs fresh for this weekend.
We'll take a quick break, come back, get you ready for the second half. About a minute and a half away, again 36-13. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
When it comes to health, it's personal. This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. You were created from scratch, so why not your medicine?
The increase of Alzheimer's disease has captured the attention of many Americans. The aging process is challenging enough without the fear of declining cognitive function. The actual cause of Alzheimer's disease is still unknown, but there are factors that decrease the risk of developing the disease. Eating healthy foods, good physical and mental exercise, and some nutritional supplements have proven helpful in the support of brain health. Flaxseed oil, ginkgo biloba, and grapeseed extract are just supplements you can take to help. Your Premier Pharmacy pharmacists are especially trained to recommend nutritional options that will help to support your cognitive function and will not interact with other medications that you may be taking as well.
This Health Minute brought to you by Premier Pharmacy. 25 years of creating personalized medicine. 109 Jack White Drive, Kingsport. Find them on Facebook.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
Hang a left.
And we're back here. You hear the buzzer sound. The teams are breaking their huddles. They're coming out for the second half. 36-13 as we get ready. Rob, what's your initial thoughts from the first half?
Well, again, we started out good. We just had a little lackluster effort on a few baskets, and we were worried because it was not as perfect as we wanted. Then we turned around and scored 20-some points. The main thing is we allowed them to only score 3 points, and I believe those were all made on free throws.
5. They scored 5. It was a 3, and then the couple by Shelley from the free throw line.
So when you hold a team to 5 points and play as good of offense as we may without playing your starters, it was a really good second quarter. As we've already started the third quarter, Lehigh missed a shot underneath, got a rebound, missed again. So here comes Gate City. Gate City looking to drive inside. Almost a foul as Thompson misses a shot from 5 feet away. Lehigh with the ball, unable to penetrate past the front line of Gate City. They're going to go up strong. Blocked. Not so fast, my friend, says Pullen. Pullen sent that one back from where it came from. And it's going to be Gate City ball as the ball goes out of bounds.
How many types is that tonight, Chris?
She's got a couple blocks tonight, and also Samantha Gerald had one in the first half.
Thompson looking to drive. She's going to pass the ball across court. Wide open 3. We don't take it. Pendleton gets the ball back to Thompson. Pendleton out front. Mullins has the ball over to the corner, gets it over to Quillen. Quillen is going to get the ball knocked out of bounds by Fannin for the Generals, and it's going to be Gate City throwing the ball in.
Thompson's came in. She's averaging 22 points. She's only got 4 to this point. Doesn't look as aggressive as she normally does. Of course, Fulham taking care of a lot of inside, but,
that's kind of good, of course, and we lay it on her so much with Thompson, expecting her to carry so much, and seeing the bigger girls inside making the basket, plus the great play of both Mullins girls tonight. And again, a basket right there by Quillen. So we've had about 7 different scores at least.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Oh, just